Welcome, welcome, welcome. Liz, M as in Money Raymond here, professional business organizer, welcoming you to our Bookkeeping Accountability Group. So what I would like to share with you today is a little bit about who I am and the plans for the group. So I like to have fun. A lot of people think that accountants and bookkeepers can't have fun. We're not stuffy, but you know what? Not this one. I like to make sure you guys know what tools you need. Anyway, back to me. I've been in the accounting field for 20 plus years. Started out in working with accounting firms and got a great foundation working with them, doing bookkeeping as well as year-end files, taxes, corporate taxes, personal taxes, all that fun stuff, and working with clients doing their books and teaching them skills training and software training. Left them after a little while when they told me that I could not go any farther. Haha, don't tell me I can't. So I became an entrepreneur in 1993. Gave birth to my youngest, and it was great because it gave me some flexibility to hang out with my kids and still do some work. So what I started doing in 1993 was actually just providing bookkeeping services. But that grew over the years to expanding to computer IT work, a little bit of networking, computer networking, as well as completing year-end files for accountants and a little bit of income tax, but I've stepped away from that. I decided to let somebody else work with that. So I've been doing some training in the last year. I found that because entrepreneurship seems to have grown substantially, that entrepreneurs are looking for training for to do their own bookkeeping as well as to understand the software that they're using. So also with working with CPAs, they refer clients to me that need help with their QuickBooks. I'm a QuickBooks Pro. I prefer QuickBooks over Simply Accounting and some of the other software. And I've also created some of my own Excel spreadsheets that are great for entrepreneurs that are not quite ready for accounting software. So I've had an extensive amount of experience, and I love to mentor others to start their own businesses. As it turned out, in 2012, actually, I started to mentor single moms to start their own bookkeeping businesses and train them, and they worked under me for a little while and grew and took off and did their own businesses. So I really love to do that. Brings me great joy. I like that saying about teach them how to fish and they eat for the rest of their life, that sort of thing. That one. Don't give them the fish, teach them. So I love really doing that. Brings great joy to me. So in a shift of my business, doing a whole lot of training, I decided that I was going to start this group so I can help you guys on a more regular basis. I'd love to share tips and tricks and answer questions so that you guys are no longer, or reduce your stress. I know it's still going to be a bit stressful, but we're going to work our way through that. So what I plan to do with the group, or hope to do with the group, or achieve with the group, is have you post your questions, concerns, and even, you know what, I would love to hear about your successes where bookkeeping and your processes are concerned. I'm going to have a coffee and conversation Facebook Live that I plan to do every Tuesday. I'm thinking probably about 1 or 1:30, but I will make sure that I post in advance when that's going to happen. So make sure that when I do post, you share your questions so that I can actually answer your questions through the Facebook Live if you can't be there, and then you can come back and check out the questions. So I'm also building a couple of different tier levels of the bookkeeping accountability, being that if you want a little bit more hand holding, well, we can work that down the road. So I want to thank you again for joining the group, and really look forward to your participation, your questions, the conversations, because as much as you may not like bookkeeping, it can be fun. So watch for the information about the group, and looking forward to chatting with all of you.